Hey guys, this is the last one in Vermont. No, this one was just something we just happened upon. Well, we got a client that happened upon us. We got a phone call as we were driving out of Vermont. And it was a call about the Ghost of Gold Brook. Now, this thing was built in 1844 to carry what came to be known as a covered bridge road over Gold Brook. It is a single lane, 50-foot long bridge. Its wooden frame is dark and very weathered. They say that it is haunted by a woman that goes by the name of Emily. Now, if her story is true or not, it's debatable. Some say it's not. Either way, she's responsible for a lot of strange activity. The story goes like this. In the mid-1800s, Emily was supposed to meet her paramour at what was then called Gold Brook Bridge to elope. They our boyfriend or whatever, to elope. Get married but without parent consent. Well, when he never showed, Emily killed herself in a savage fit of desperation, hanging herself from the rafters of the covered bridge. Now, she hates men, and she said to claw passerbyers who go across the bridge. Loosely dragging feet can be heard on cars. Strange voices can be heard as well. Most activity is aimed at men. Some say if a man walks under the bridge at midnight, he might see a full body apparition. We're going to put this one to the test, guys. It's what I told Sarah and what I told Jim. We're going to put this one to the test. Let's see if we can see this full body apparition. So, around 11 o'clock at night, we're setting up cameras. We're setting up our equipment. We also wanted to do a test to see if we could hear feet drag on top of her roof, the roof of the van. We wanted to see if we could hear the dragging of feet. Test that. So we got a recorder, small recording camera, pinhole camera basically. Put it on top of the van. Put a mic up there, a lapel mic. And hooked it up to the van, hooked it up to the recording equipment in the van, and drove across it, the bridge, around 11:30. We heard what sounded like doo-doo, doo-doo, and a dragging sound. Now, could this have been the bridge? Of course, it could have been the bridge. It could have been us rolling across a part of the bridge that had sunk in at one point or another. Could have been the feet. Well, the lapel camera caught nothing. Not an apparition or nothing. The mic, the pinhole camera caught nothing, but the lapel mic caught it. The sound. And yes, it was coming from the roof of the van. Is this evidence? Well, we'll have to take that back to the man who's paying us to do this. So, we start our journey back across the other way and did not hear it again. Of course, the body only swings one way. So, we continue setting up our cameras and we didn't need to wait till midnight. So, the thing is that it would appear if a man crossed the bridge. full body apparition. Now, what would happen, no one knows. No one's that I know of has seen this full body apparition that we know of. Now, I had Jim go across first. He was kind of pissed. I was still recovering from a head injury. From something that what was his idea. We got paid pretty well, but it wasn't worth the freaking 5-10 stitches that I had from falling down those steps. Yeah, that wasn't fun. So he goes across. He sees nothing. Now, as he was about to turn around and walk the other way, he stops in his tracks. His breath, granted it is cold, but his breath started to come. You see his breath come out of his mouth, thicker than what ours was coming out. He said he was getting cold chills too on the headset before it cut out. We had a camera trained on him. We saw nothing. On the other side of the bridge too, we saw fog. Loosely form a female figure. Jim started stuttering as he was speaking. Help, I'm freezing. Then his breath started gargling and slowly sank, and I can't breathe. Every breath was strained, so as soon as I hit the bridge, I froze. I couldn't move. I started straining to breathe, started to strain to even move. I got word to Sarah, and Sarah immediately cut on the lights to the van, and bam! Everything stopped. We dropped. The sensation of being strangled, like if a noose was coming around your neck. Was petrifying. If you looked at Jim's neck, you could see kind of like rope burns going across his neck. I had a couple of scratches on my back and my chest. It was, wow. Just we couldn't say nothing more. It was just, well, speechless, I guess you want to say. Thank you, everybody. Thank you guys for, if you listened all the way through, I thank you. I enjoyed doing every video. These are the ones with more information, are a little bit more enveloping and more grasping the subject, grasping and pulling you in to the story and making it easier to do what I do, which is kind of like ghost stories, but in another way. And again, I will give Miss Raven praise, because she is one of the main person that got me to do what I do. I heard a bunch of her videos before I even started doing this. Started doing the storytelling, but with real places, but a story to go with it. And the places have stories of their own, and I just use it to make another story. So yes, people, these are just stories. None of this really happened. So with that said, good luck, good night, God bless.